Welcome, movie buffs, to Movie Trivia Game Night on Real Intellect. I'm your host, Brianna, and tonight we're diving deep into the world of cinema to test your film knowledge like never before. Get ready to challenge your friends, flex your movie muscles, and uncover fascinating facts about your favorite flicks. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below, and make sure to tickle that little bell to stay up to date on our movie trivia nights every week. Let's roll the reels and let the games begin. In Gone with the Wind, which of the following characters famously declares, "After all, tomorrow is another day"? The iconic line, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn," spoken by Rhett Butler, was considered quite scandalous at the time. It was one of the first uses of profanity in a major Hollywood film and caused quite a stir among audiences and censors. In Lawrence of Arabia, what is Lawrence's nationality? During filming, actor Peter O'Toole fell off his camel and injured his hand. Rather than halting production, director David Lean filmed around O'Toole's injury, using clever camera angles and scenes where Lawrence wears gloves to conceal the bandages on O'Toole's hand. In Ben-Hur, what is the name of the Roman officer who becomes Ben-Hur's adversary, and later his rival in the chariot race? The chariot race scene in Ben-Hur is one of the most iconic sequences in film history. To create the thrilling and realistic race, director William Wyler used over 15,000 extras and employed innovative camera techniques. Additionally, the race required a massive 18-acre set, making it one of the largest ever constructed for a film at that time. In the Lord of the Rings trilogy, who is the ruler of Rohan, the kingdom of horsemen? During filming, actor Viggo Mortensen, who portrayed Aragorn, famously bought the horse he rode in the films, named Uraeus. Mortensen formed a strong bond with the horse during production and felt that Uraeus deserved a peaceful retirement after his service in the movies. In Gladiator, what is the name of the weapon favored by Maximus in the arena? During the filming of the iconic thumb-up or thumb-down scene where Maximus awaits the emperor's decision in the Colosseum, the extras were actually given a thumbs-up or thumbs-down paddle to hold. However, director Ridley Scott reversed the meaning of the gestures for historical accuracy, making a thumbs-down indicate mercy and a thumbs-up mean death. In Braveheart, what is the name of the Scottish princess who becomes romantically involved with William Wallace? Despite their iconic association with Scottish culture and history, kilts were not actually worn during the time of William Wallace in the 13th century. The traditional garment associated with that era would have been the belted plaid, a precursor to the modern kilt. Kilts, as we know them today, didn't become popular until the 16th century. In Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, what historical event serves as the backdrop for much of the film's plot? During the filming of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, actor Alan Rickman, who played the villainous Sheriff of Nottingham, improvised many of his lines. His witty and memorable performance added depth to the character and became a highlight of the film. In Schindler's List, what is the name of the factory owned by Oskar Schindler, where he employs Jewish workers to save them from the Holocaust? To maintain accuracy and authenticity, director Steven Spielberg chose to film Schindler's List in black and white. This decision not only paid homage to the era's documentary footage, but also emphasized the seriousness and historical significance of the subject matter. In Titanic, what is the profession of the character Jack Dawson? The movie's production team meticulously designed and built a nearly full-scale replica of the ship, including the interiors and exteriors, based on original blueprints and photographs. This dedication to authenticity allowed for stunning visuals and a more immersive viewing experience for audiences. In the Ten Commandments, what is the name of the mountain where Moses receives the tablets containing the Ten Commandments? To create the impressive visual effects of the parting of the Red Sea, the production team used a groundbreaking technique involving a massive tank filled with water and carefully choreographed camera movements. This innovative approach resulted in one of the most memorable and visually stunning sequences in cinematic history. In Apocalypse Now, what is the name of the river that Captain Willard travels on to reach Colonel Kurtz's compound? During the filming of Apocalypse Now, the production faced numerous challenges, including a typhoon that destroyed sets and delayed shooting. Director Francis Ford Coppola famously remarked, "We had access to too much money, too much equipment, and little by little, we went insane." This chaotic and challenging production process became legendary in Hollywood history. In the original Star Wars trilogy, what is the name of the moisture farm where Luke Skywalker lives on the desert planet Tatooine? The iconic character of Han Solo was almost played by actor Al Pacino. However, after a meeting with George Lucas, Pacino turned down the role, leading to Harrison Ford ultimately landing the part and becoming synonymous with the character. In Cold Mountain, what historical event serves as the backdrop for much of the film's plot? The character of Ada Monroe, played by Nicole Kidman, learned to play the piano for her role in the film. Kidman practiced extensively to convincingly portray Ada's musical talents, adding another layer of authenticity to her performance. In The Last of the Mohicans, which American state primarily serves as the setting for the film's events? Despite the story being set in upstate New York, The Last of the Mohicans was primarily filmed in North Carolina due to its diverse and visually stunning landscapes that closely resembled the 18th century American frontier. The lush forests, rugged mountains, and scenic rivers of North Carolina provided the perfect backdrop for the film's epic tale, offering filmmakers greater flexibility and control over production while capturing the essence of the story's setting. In Dances with Wolves, what is the name of the Lakota Sioux tribe's settlement where Lieutenant John Dunbar stays? Kevin Costner, who not only starred in but also directed the film, faced numerous challenges during production. Despite skepticism from Hollywood studios about the film's potential success, Costner remained committed to his vision and ultimately delivered a cinematic masterpiece that won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. In The Patriot, what is the occupation of Benjamin Martin before the outbreak of the American Revolutionary War? Benjamin Martin, portrayed by Mel Gibson, was inspired by real-life figures such as Francis Marion, known as the Swamp Fox, who was a militia leader during the American Revolutionary War. While the film takes creative liberties with historical accuracy, it draws upon the spirit of resistance and patriotism embodied by Marion and other Revolutionary War heroes. In The Last Samurai, what is the traditional weapon favored by the samurai in combat? Tom Cruise, who portrays Captain Nathan Algren, underwent extensive training in sword fighting and martial arts for his role. Cruise dedicated himself to learning authentic samurai techniques, spending months perfecting his skills to convincingly portray a skilled warrior on screen. In 300, what is the name of the narrow coastal pass where the Spartans make their stand against the Persian army? The actors underwent intense physical training to portray the Spartan warriors realistically. They endured grueling workouts and strict diets to achieve the muscular and toned physique characteristic of the ancient Greek warriors. This dedication to physical preparation added authenticity to the film's portrayal of the legendary Battle of Thermopylae. In The Revenant, what is the name of the character played by Leonardo DiCaprio, who embarks on a quest for revenge after being left for dead by his hunting team? Leonardo DiCaprio went to great lengths to accurately portray his character's experiences. He learned to speak some Pawnee and Arikara words, studied survival skills, and even ate raw bison liver in a scene, showcasing his commitment to authenticity and dedication to his craft. In Avatar, what is the name of the mineral highly coveted by the human corporation, which leads to conflict with the indigenous Na'vi people? Avatar was the first film to gross over $2 billion worldwide, making it the highest-grossing film of all time until it was surpassed by Avengers: Endgame in 2019. This monumental achievement solidified Avatar as a groundbreaking cinematic phenomenon and a cultural milestone in the history of filmmaking.